Bozoma St. John is firmly in Dorrit Kemsley's corner when it comes to the texting drama with Kyle Richards and Paul P.K. Kemsley. In the above preview for Part 2 of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 14 reunion, which will air on Tuesday, April 8, Boz defends calling Kyle a liar during her appearance on Bravo's Hot Mic podcast. "I think she is a liar," Boz told host Alex Baskin on the podcast. "Let me make that correct. That girl was lying." After the podcast clip plays, Kyle says she's never been accused of being a liar. Well, then were lies told. Boz asks Kyle about her RHOB admission that she had texted PK about his separation from Dorrit. "I said there were lies told." When Kyle asks for clarity on the lies she allegedly told, Boz responds, "You said you were texting jokes and memes, and then it was discovered you said something else." "I never lie," Kyle fires back. Boz adds, "In the conversations that I was a part of, you said it was just jokes and memes, and then it later came out that it was more than that. So from my perspective, which is all I was talking about, there was omission. Omission equals lies." Elsewhere in the preview, Kyle claims that she never talked about Dorrit to PK during the season. She does, however, open up for the first time about a conversation they had in person. "I can tell you one time that he came over during the agency party we had at our house," Kyle begins. "Oh Lord, don't be telling now," Erica Jane mutters under her breath before Kyle continues her story. "It was the first time. The only time I had a conversation about just you was about why we were not speaking," she says. "He's never gossiped about you to me. He's not going to do that." Boz challenged Kyle in reunion moment that didn't make it to air. "Don't recall that." Bozoma St. John doubles down on criticism of Kyle Richards. "I don't take that back at all, I know, but you have to him about me." Dorrit responds, "I said things when he was in my living room about Dorrit, and I aren't speaking because I was upset about this or that." Kyle continues, "You're talking to my husband like he's on your side, or trying to get him on your side." Dorrit interjects, "Find out if the ladies will be able to resolve their differences by tuning in to Part 2 of the reunion. Plus, learn what PK said in his official statement. John makes a damning declaration about liar Kyle Richards. In the realm of entertainment, where drama unfolds in carefully curated narratives and social media serves as the modern-day amphitheater, few moments garner as much attention as a celebrity feud. When two well-known figures clash, the world watches, popcorn in hand, to see who emerges victorious and who will be left in the ashes of their own words. Recently, we witnessed one such dramatic revelation when Bozoma St. John, the charismatic marketing executive and cultural powerhouse, made a bombshell declaration about reality TV star Kyle Richards, calling her a liar. The lead-up. The origins of this feud are as dynamic as the personalities involved. Bozoma St. John is celebrated for her work in the marketing sphere, propelling brands like Apple Music, Uber, and Beats by Dura into new heights. A tireless advocate for diversity and inclusion, she's become a beacon for aspiring professionals, especially women of color. On the other hand, Kyle Richards, a veteran of reality television and a fixture on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, is known for her glamorous lifestyle, fierce loyalty to friends, and a penchant for creating tension. Their paths converged during a high-profile charity event where the two women found themselves on stage, the atmosphere charged with anticipation. Initially, they mingled amicably, exchanging pleasantries and smiles for the cameras. But as the night progressed, tension simmered just below the surface, later boiling over in a social media exchange that would take the internet by storm. The fallout. It all began innocuously enough. A seemingly innocent comment from Kyle about a recent business venture of Bozoma's that didn't sit well with the latter. What transpired next was an unexpected eruption of truth-telling. Bozoma, known for her unapologetic honesty, took to her social media platforms to share her grievances. She cited instances that she claimed demonstrated Kyle's insincerity, referring to her as a liar in an Instagram post that quickly went viral. "The truth matters, and I refuse to stand by while someone manipulates narratives for personal gain," Bozoma wrote, her words dripping with conviction. Fans on both sides rallied, amplifying the drama with hashtags such as #TeamBozoma and #DefendKyle. The comment section became a battleground, where supporters and dissenters alike chimed in, dissecting every nuance of the feud. The backlash. The fallout from Bozoma's declaration was immediate. Media outlets jumped on the story, running headlines that amplified the feud and invited analysis from social commentators and celebrity gossip aficionados. Podcasts dedicated entire episodes to dissecting the nuances of the spat, dissecting body language from the charity event, and encouraging speculation about the true nature of their relationship. From a marketing perspective, Bozoma's bold move was a double-edged sword. It drew significant attention to her brand, reinforcing her image as an unfiltered truth-teller in a world where silence often prevails in the face of dishonesty. For Kyle, the backlash was palpable. From her fan base, she received both support and scorn, with accusations of insincerity and manipulative behavior surfacing in comment threads and interviews. #The duel of perspectives. In a comeback that demonstrated her resilience, Kyle took to her social media the following day, issuing a statement that attempted to clarify her position without further inflaming the situation. "I believe in accountability and honesty," she posted. "However, I also believe in grace and leaving room for understanding. Let's focus on lifting each other up instead of tearing each other down." This move, however well-intended, was met with mixed reactions. Many viewed it as an attempt at damage control, probing further into her actions that had led to Bozoma's scathing remarks. Meanwhile, Bozoma continued to stand her ground, emphasizing her commitment to transparency in both her personal and professional life. The bigger picture. In a world obsessed with celebrity culture, the implications of this feud stretch further than just the individuals involved. It sheds light on a pervasive issue in the industry, a culture where authenticity is often overshadowed by the pursuit of image and influence. Bozoma's declaration resonated with many who felt similarly frustrated by inauthentic behavior in their own lives, sparking conversations about honesty in social interactions, entrepreneurship, and personal relationships. Moreover, the clash between these two strong personalities highlighted the pressures that women often face in competitive environments. The societal expectation for women to support one another is pitted against the harsh reality of competition for visibility, opportunities, and legacy. Bozoma's candor, juxtaposed with Kyle's diplomatic tone, became a microcosm of this larger discourse. A path forward. As the dust settled, Bozoma and Kyle found themselves at crossroads with potential paths extending in various directions. For Bozoma, the choice lay in whether to dismantle the narrative further or to channel the attention into positive change, advocating for the industry's need for authenticity and connection. For Kyle, her challenge was to navigate the fallout while remaining true to her brand without alienating her fan base. The ongoing conversation about their feud could evolve into something productive, prompting both women to foster dialogue on transparency and authenticity in their respective spaces. Conclusion. In the end, the spat between Bozoma St. John and Kyle Richards serves as a powerful reminder of the complexities of human interaction in the age of social media. It underscores the significance of transparency, kindness, and honesty in both personal relationships and professional endeavors. While the term liar can burn bridges, it can also ignite discussions that lead to greater understanding and growth. As we dissect their confrontation, we might be inspired to ask ourselves, in a world that thrives on drama and spectacle, how do we choose authenticity over illusion? The lessons from Bozoma's declaration could resonate far beyond Hollywood, encouraging us to pursue our truths and stand firm against deception, regardless of the setting.